Nice, dude. Possible snake, something that started, so it should pull up this one. Where is... Let's move this over right here. Let's go to YouTube, Twitch, Tickfinity. This is kind of fun, dude. It's kind of fun having the pregame stuff. I kind of like that, bro. Yo, Yo, everyone get over on 840 stream. Let's go. Jam and roll. Welcome to the stream, dog. Good to see ya. It's popping in, man. It's popping in. My dog. What's up, YT chat? Good morning, YouTube. My dogs. I'll be very happy. Perfect. And then finally, let's get freaking purple app pulled up. Sorry, not. It's a 4 different stream. Thanks, Nightbot. Do you guys like that? When Benny wants to know that the world is better with Unit. Do you guys like that Nightbot command? I feel like that's a good one, dude. I swear, Benny. Borderlinks, I put that in there just for you, dude. I put that in there just for you, man. At least the Wildcraft community isn't as weird as the Gacha one. What the frick is Wildcraft? I've never heard of Wildcraft in my life. Wildcraft. Okay, let's get TikTok up finally. Freaking impossible snake modes and something else. Let's do that, dude. Okay, stream category is gonna be retro. Perfect. Oh, hey, Skip. Favor. Can you... Actually, it's probably fine, dude. If you want to change the, what is it called? The theme, or sorry, the category to, whatchamacallit? Freaking, what am I saying, dude? The category to retro. That would be awesome. But if not, that's totally chill, dude. Yo, good morning, small creator, Damien, Kai. Welcome into YT, dudes. Welcome in. Welcome in, dogs. Welcome in. Okay, let's get cooking, dudes. Welcome in, dogs. That right there. Let me move this right here. Perfect. It's got to have standard speed. That's good. Yo, purple app. Purple app first. Let's try that again. What? Hi, Booty Shaker. Welcome in. First color that I see on the purple app decides the color of this game, okay? Purple! Dude, player instantly dropped purple. Okay, deal. Purple it is. Purple. What kind of background do you guys want? Okay, try it again. First color to see, or yeah, first color in purple app decides the background color. Actually, I don't know how to separate it now. You've got to say background with it. You got to say white background. Okay, white background it is. Okay, perfect, dudes. Perfect. Yo, dude, Ben JR, what's good, dude? Welcome to the stream, bro. Today we're gonna be beating once again a version of the snake game, but we're doing the challenge levels once again with the twin snake mod, but standard speed, so a little bit faster. That's gonna be it, dudes. Perfect. Thank you, Skip. Appreciate that. Booty Shaker, I'm phenomenal. Oh, you're talking to Gamma. Never mind. Dang, that's crazy. Ram Jam, my child. It's crazy. All right, make sure everything's up. We should be good to go. Purple app right here. Lovely. Oh, wait, last thing I need to change is this. Stream info, properties. We're doing this. Reacting to Tad Theory at, what is that? What did I say? 10:30? MDT. Perfect. Pause the doom scrolling and say hi. Dubby's in the chat, man. All right, I think we're ready to get cooking, dudes. I think we're ready to get cooking. Lock in. Oops, hold on a second. There we go. Wait, I lied. There we go. Okay. Skip says, can you call out Live in the Moment? Tell him to get on Discord. Live in the Moment. Get on Discord right now. Get on Discord right now. Get on Discord right now. Go. Get on it. Come on. Anyways, let's play the game, bros. What? Okay, let's see how this works, dude. I'm thinking over under 5.5 attempts, dude. Low key, we might actually get this for like first try. Okay, I lied. Jeez, I'm so like out of practice. This is crazy. He's playing Google Snake. Welcome in, dudes. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's awesome, dude. We're off to a phenomenal start. Off to a great start, dude. What? Oh wait, that's why. I see. I understand. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, what the fudge? I'm actually so used to what's it called? Impossible Snake, where the movement is slightly different. There we go. Okay, we see. Perfect. Okay, sick. Doesn't make any sense, dude. I turned absolutely after that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, perfect. Locked in, dudes. So we've beaten this, we beat this one slow speed before, so that's nice. Perfect. Holy cow. Fudge! Holy cow, we were locked in, dude. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Yo, Kyushi, welcome in. Daily Mess, welcome in. This is a new challenge. Yeah, so this is level 19 on GoogleSnakeMods.com, and we're doing it standard speed, twin snake mode. Holy crap, dude. My gosh. Just locked in right there for a second. Dude, this is gonna be a long map, dude. This is gonna be a grind. Holy cow. Dude, filling in this entire map will take so long. Perfect. You essentially have to beat the game like 50 times over. That's crazy. Nice. Okay, good. Fudge, that scared the shiz out of me, dude. Golly, man. Golly. Okay, we're doing good. We're actually getting used to it. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. Not gonna lie. If they could all spawn next to each other, that would be awesome. Nice. Perfect. Fudge, dude. Come on, man. Yeah, we're also in purple up. Yeah, also in purple up. Yo, Jasper, Elise, thanks for the follows. Gooey, thanks for the follows on TikTok, dudes. Appreciate that. 2 degrees Celsius. That's freezing, dude. Yo, Gianni, Sean, for the YT stream, dude. The snow's insane. Okay, actually, I'm going to change it to a dark background. I feel like that's going to be... Yeah, this is a lot better. This is a lot better. I feel like the white was just too bright, dude. I feel like the white was too much. Too much. But this is... Actually, maybe. Like, low-key hurt my eyes. Perfect. I feel like this fits in a bit. Sports Stewards with the stream, dude. Good to see ya. I feel like this fits. Sorry, the jeez, the snake stands out a bit better with it being this color, you know. The freak is a kilometer. Perfect. Nice. If I can get all these fruits away from this left side, that'd be awesome. I only have a choice though, which is the thing about this map, is that it's harder to control where they spawn in at, because there's not like, it's more or less a straight line. Sorry, a single line that I can go. There's not many pockets to put fruits in. Nice, that's good. Huge. Perfect. Jeez. Nice. Fudge! I turned too soon, barely right there. That's crazy. That's crazy. Fudge, that's so close. No one's talking. We're locked in right now, dude. We're locked in. Ale, dude, I do know about the amazing digital circus. I don't know what it is about it. It's like half cringe. I don't know. It's like, it is kind of cringe. But at the same time, it tickles something in my brain, dude. I don't know what it does. It's like a dream, dude. It hits a certain kind of lore that I just kind of like. The plot is a kind of plot that I like. The amnesia, stuck in a world that you're not familiar with kind of deal. It's kind of sick, dude. Fetch! I gotta stop talking, dude. I gotta lock in right here. Okay, no talking, no talking, no talking. Whew. It's like good cringe. Yeah, somebody said there is good cringe. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's what it is. It's like good cringe. The only L episode that I can remember, like, not liking was a fast food one. It had good metaphors and good, like... What the fetch? Sorry, I gotta stop talking. Never mind. Sorry. Nice. Fudge! It's found right in front of me! Oh! Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. What a run. Holy cow, dude. Holy cow. Holy cow. That was a close run, man. Yo, it's Benny Bunions. Yo, Andreas Christopoulos. Welcome to the stream, dude. Stan Cards. Hey, it's one of the top 5 snake streamers named Benny. Yo, welcome to the stream, dude. Boom Shakalaka said hi. At least at best yet. Yeah. You didn't, what? Robbed? Dude, I was robbed right there for sure, dude. Spawned right in front of me, dude. That was crazy. What a run, dude. What a run. Sup, Unk is crazy. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to the stream. This is level 19 out of 20 challenge levels on googlesnakemods.com. And we're beating it on standard speed with the twin snake game mode. The fudge? What? Sorry. Yo, if you guys want to hide the chat and see just the gameplay, use the command /hide chat or go to the purple app for full screen. Fudge, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. What a run, man. What a run that was. Fudge, dude. Here we go, here we go. Purple app name is BennyBenny1. It's the same on all platforms. YouTube as well. Sorry, Red app, whatever freaking TikTok wants me to call it. How to get the level? This is Google Snake Mods, googlesnakemods.com, and you choose the level editor mod. And this is level 19 out of 20. Yo, first time chat on the purple app. Let's go, dude. Welcome in. Yo, purple app, give them a nice warm welcome onto the purple app, man. Fudge! Ah, that was crazy. Oh, best we've gotten, man. Best we've gotten right there. That's crazy. Best we've gotten so far. That's crazy. Holy cow. Yo, Josh, welcome back to the stream. Harry, welcome in. Game name is on googlesnakemods.com. Go in there, dudes. Go in there. Yo, Elise. LCXOXO. You were on the other live. Wanted to go to full screen. Guys, go to the purple app for full screen. All that good stuff, dudes. Welcome in. Vishal says, I paused my doom scrolling. Can I go now? Sure, you can do it, everyone, dude. Kudro Mon said hi. Welcome in. Carmen SKK said hi. Tardy's around here. Rajikil. Jason, welcome in, dude. Mine, 9 games. Owen Adams. Maxwell, welcome in the stream, dudes. Welcome to YT, bro. Here we go. That was disgusting for real, dude. Yo, Riot Bread, thanks for following TikTok, dudes. Okay, here we go. This is it. Locked in. Locked in, dude. Locked in. Oh, dude, super chat, super chat. So I can't see the name or who it was, but they said win the next one. We believe in you. Thank you so much. Lovely egg, I see you. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, locking in. Fudge! Okay, all right, this is the one. Okay, super chat done. I'm locking in, dudes. This is the one right here. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I was distracted by the super chat. What? What? Okay, here we go. This is the one. Oh, interesting. I should still be able to turn around right there, right? Interesting. No way. Okay, I might have figured out the strat to get rid of some of these fruits sooner. I think that's the only spot that I can early game. And that helps us spread it out a bit more right there. I clicked left, dude. I clicked left. Benny, did you ever see the two truths and lies someone said last night? I did not. Yo, what's up, nickname? Mighty Rocket, welcome to the stream, dude. Good to see ya. Potatoes, welcome in, bro. This is number 5 right here. Or that was number 5, dude. Cookies and brownies sounds so good, dude. Got this on the background. That's awesome, man. I'll make cookies. That's great, man. For my 6th form. What? That's crazy, dudes. Welcome in. Nice hair. Thanks, system. I appreciate that. All right, locked in, dudes. Lock in. Here we go. Yo, Lucy with the roses. W, Lucy. Watch, dude. Okay, hold on. I'm just turning the temperature down really quick. I'll be back. Sorry, temperature up. I mean, it was too cold in there, bro. Too cold. Too cold. Okay. All right, dogs. Lock in. Here we go. Here we go. Lock in, dudes. Lock in. Heard this guy plays Snake. That's a lie, dude. I've never played Snake in my life. Never have I ever played Snake. What? What? There's no way, dude. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, this is a, it's a mod. GoogleSnakeMods.com and choose the level editor mod. Sold it there for sure, dude. That's crazy. Pudge, dude, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh, dude. Already maybe too long to fill in the gaps? Nah, dude. Nah. We still have plenty of time to fill in those gaps. Still had plenty of time to fill in those gaps. Because a lot of it's getting rid of all the fruits on the left side first before... Anyways, filling in the gaps and whatnot. So, still plenty of time to fill in those gaps. Don't even sweat, dude. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Should still be able to turn around down there. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, I'm changing my name to Penny, guys. Yeah, hey YouTube, if you guys want to hide the chat, do the command /hide chat, and that shows just the gameplay and hides the comments for you. I would never lie to you. I would never lie to you, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Why did it turn right? Why did it turn right? What the fudge? Was I here already? Dude, Stan, welcome back in, man. Welcome back in, bro. Fudge, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Jeez Louise, dude. Okay, here we go, back in. What would you say is the hardest game mode? Walls. The hardest game mode to beat is walls and gate. Those two are the hardest to beat. It's like, you just have to get incredibly lucky for walls to even be possible in the first place. Fudge, dude! Ah! Oh, that's crazy, dude. We're getting so close, bro. Is Wallgate superhuman because of the double negatives? Yeah, something like that, dude. Realistically, this wouldn't work. Square snake through a square path. It would hit corners. SMH. You're so right, dude. You're so right, dude. That doesn't make any sense, man. Cookies are in the oven. Tony, get ready to go out. Nice, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Updated. You're updating the death. Oh my gosh, dude. You're updating the death counter. That's crazy, dude. That's so stupid. Yo, what's up, potatoes? Oh my gosh. So hey, dumbs, guys. Why just off the live chat by clicking the 3? No, actually, you need to do the command /hide chat to hide the chat, not actually the buttons in the corner. That's not how this works, dude. Sorry. Perfect. Should be able to turn back around one more time. I lied. I'm a freaking idiot, dude. What? Okay, here we go. This is the one right here. Someone said I prefer realistic games like Animal Crossing. Genius. Genius. I prefer realistic games like Apex Legends and Minecraft. Fudge! Come on, man! Fudge, dude, that's crazy! Freak! What a run, dude. What a run. High score, dude. Highest we've gotten so far. 61's crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Gosh, where did I put all these assorted fruits? Man, where did I put my assorted fruits at, dude? Bro, else I am locked in, dude. Gang, I low can't remember if I took my pills today, so I take them anyways. EXO, I'd probably not take them. I don't know how dangerous your pills are, but yeah, maybe don't take them if you're not sure, and then see how it goes. Something like that, dude. I'm back, baby. Mafia Seal, welcome back in, dudes. Satisfying? Yeah, pretty satisfying, dude. Bogus insane. All right, locking in again. So wait, 30-second restroom break. I can drain my bladder really quick, guys. Stay there. 30-second restroom break. I'm gonna wash my hands, and I'll be back, okay? We're back in, dudes. We're back in. We're back in, bro. Holy crap. 7, have a good one, dude. Take it easy. We'll see you around. Y'all made the phone call and the store has what I want. Now I just go get it. That's awesome, Mary Lou. That's great. I love you. LeBron's crazy. LeBron's the best. All right, dudes. Here we go. Lock in. Here's some faces for you. I appreciate that, dude. Benjamin Kenny Benyon, what's good? Yo, what's up, Ahmed Khalifa? Welcome in, dude. How is this so relaxing? It's crazy, bro. All right, here we go. Welcome in. My nose itches. Can somebody help me, please? Fetch! It was spawning. Oh, my freaking nose, dude. So many times it was spawning right in front of me, dude. That's crazy. At what point can you use a little turnaround? Oh, in the corner, like so if it's a 2x2 space, I can only do it at the start. No fruits. But that 3x2 space down in the bottom right corner, I can do that with 2 fruits. Oh my gosh, dude. Keep typing so we can lock out, dude. That's crazy, dude. Dude, I'm not giving up ever, dudes. Here, Yoast, spider for your nose. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was so close, dude. Oh, Batch, dude. My nose itching so hard right there, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. There we go. Perfect. Let's see right here. Nice. Yo, M! You're my favorite streamer, dude. Fetch, dude, come on, bro. It's crazy. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh my gosh, dude. My gosh, dude. Same turn, bro. Same turn is ridiculous. Locked in. There we go. Okay. All right, run it back, dudes. Run it back. Here we go. Here we go. This is the one. This is the one. That being said, this is the one right here. Welcome in, dudes. Welcome in. Okay, why do they gotta be right there, dude? Anywhere else this could have been. Dude, why are they so far apart, all of them? That's super annoying. They keep, every time I eat one, they spawn on the complete opposite side of the map. Oh, what? What? I clicked right! Fudge! That's crazy! Alright, feeling good, dudes. Feeling good. We're getting pretty far, bro. We're getting pretty far. No one get the reference? Sorry, from Russia. Bro, Goblins isn't from Russia. Don't know. It's crazy, dude. Don't worry, bro. Oystrin says, fruct. Fruct. What? Oh my gosh, dude. That's crazy. Dude, the fruit spawns were diabolical for sure, dude. Opposite sides. Honestly, not too bad. It's not too bad they're on the opposite sides. I honestly will take that over, like, right next to each other. Long run, right? Like, it gives me... Like, if they spawn too close to each other for too many options or too many times, then it's harder to keep track of them. And it's easier to, like, list out where I'm going to go. Anyways. You know what I mean? Yo, welcome to the Purple Lab, dude. Welcome in, bruh. Your kids are better. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Fudge! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, dude. Fudge! We were cooking right there. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. Yo, bottom left corner of the purple app stream says we're doing next, dude. At in about we'll say about we'll do 30 more minutes, dude. We'll do 30 more minutes. That's crazy, dude. Oh my gosh. Jeez. The fact that was only 80 out of, let's do it one, let's try this. Okay, we're gonna try it once with, oh my gosh, dude. Locke says, but I'll still kiss it better for you. Thanks for appreciate that, dude. Fudge is nice. Yeah, fudge is nice, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, so we're going to, what is it? I'm gonna beat it once without the twin snake mod to see how many fruits I need, okay? What the fudge? What? 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 Hey, a win's a win, right, guys? A win's a win, right, guys? That's crazy. Oh wait, I forgot this. I thought I was turning around. I forgot there was the twin snake mode. Okay, so this is gonna show us how many fruits we need to win. Fudge! I forget that I'm not turning around. I'm like so used to the twin snake mode, dude. Okay, so we did 129, which means that when we got 80, we were 40 away. That's crazy. Holy cow, we were so close. Okay, that's huge. Okay, let's get another poll going over under 5 attempts. We got 30 minutes left right here. Big Boy says you're my favorite streamer. No, Big Boy, you're my favorite viewer, bro. Stop that. Stop that right now. You're my favorite viewer, dude. You are. Anyways, holy crap. For this next attempt, try giving up. Genius, Jason, you're so funny. Jason, why didn't you apply to be a moderator, dude? Disappointed. Frogbox, welcome in, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, now we're back on twin snake mode. Jeez Louise. So we just beat it without the twin snake mode, the reversing game mode, to see how many fruits we needed to win. And what was it, 129, 123, something like that, dude? Someone said you're my dad. That's crazy with the fetch. What? Jason, they're just not paid right now. No mods are paid right now. True, and I guess you're not as active outside of the YouTube chat occasionally, so if you don't want to, that's fine. Yo, W Super Chat. Sorry, I can't read it. Fudge, dude! Put the money in the bag, man. Yo, Pog Ryder, my dog, dude. My gosh, dude. That's crazy. What a run, bro. What a run, man. It's an insult. He says, nah, that's an insult donation. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, bro. Fudge, man. This is way harder than I remember it being, dude. This specific level is taking me so long to beat. Not the fact like to get the win. It's like the attempts are so long, each one of them, that it just takes so long to get reps in, right? It's crazy. Okay, here we go. Well, we got 5 more attempts. Okay, bet. 5 more attempts, dudes. 5 more attempts. 5 more attempts. I might have a good one. Things popping in. What the fudge, dude? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, bro. Elliot Cons, welcome to the stream, dude. Sorry, that was into any kind of attempt. My bad. That's my bad. Okay, here we go. Locked in, dude. I'm locked in. I'm locked in right now, dude. I'm locked in. Here we go. Someone said I look like a younger Ludwig. That's awesome, dude. Bro, I'll take it. I love Ludwig. It's better than the mini lad allegations, dude. The people that say I look like mini lad banned. What the fudge? Okay, it's fine, dude. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is a good run, dude. This is a phenomenal run right there. Phenomenal run, dude. Phenomenal run, dude. Yeah, Exo says listen to this in the car. That's awesome, dude. What? What? All right, 10 over 3. Here we go, guys. 10 over 3. Locke says, Benny, you are a handsome, beautiful, humble young man. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much, dude. Jason says you look like a Ludwig wannabe. Jason, banned. Get out. Siffy Wes, welcome to the stream, dude. Good to see you, bro. All right, here we go, dudes. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Everyone on YouTube, say hi, dudes. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Oh. Fetch, dude. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Wait. Oops, my bad. Ghost says, nice voice. Yeah, thanks, dude. Hey, welcome back to the stream, dude. Good to see you again. Good to see you again, dude. We're playing more Hollow Knight tomorrow. Thatch! What am I doing? All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Tip number 4 now, yeah? All right, here we go. Attempt number 4. Attempt number 4. Okay. Attempt number 4. I'm locking in, dudes. I'm locking in. I don't think he could do it if his hairline was on the line, dude. Bro, what? My hairline is on the line right now, and I'm gonna do it, bro. And I'm gonna do it right now. Actually, quit the cap, dude. This is it right here. I was already here, Benny. Do you not remember? You said welcome. You said you're finally back. Yeah, I said welcome back, dude. Buzz, buzz. Stop saying buzz buzz right now, dude. Stop that right now. No haircut. Get the clippers out. Shut up. Stop distracting me. Fudge! Ah! We were 30 away! Holy run, dude! Holy run! Oh my gosh, dude. That's crazy. 30 away. Best run so far, dude. Okay, last attempt right here for today. Last attempt right here for today, dudes. Holy crap, we cooked right there, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Broken says, smells like easy mode, bro. Why are there so many floats? Easy mode. It's actually harder with more fruits, dude. It's actually harder with more fruits. Oh my gosh, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is it right here, man. Last attempt right here, okay? Fudge, dude! My fingers were cramping up, dude. That's crazy. Can't core, so it depends on where the fruit's at. I can't skip every unnecessary turn. Depends on where the fruits are at. At a certain point in the game, it depends on where the fruits are at, dude. That's crazy, dude. Fudge, man. I can't skip turns because if there's... it's hard to explain, dude. It's hard to explain. Oh, because of like the randomness of where fruits spawn in. It's not that easy to just do that, dude. Anyways, have you tried being better at the game? Genius! So smart! So smart! Alright, guys, welcome in. So, hop in the purple app. Let me ping the purple app really quick to let people know that we're starting something else right here, guys. Even when I'm small, there's a certain... because the game can change at any point, dude. The game can change at any point. And so, like, the idea is... before you hit a fruit, you want all of your snake behind that to fill in every possible space. Because the randomness is that there could be fruit spawning in right in front of you, and you can go back and forth for the rest of the game. That is a chance. It's happened before. So, right before you hit a fruit, you want everywhere behind you to fill in the map completely. Anyways, what do you like more, Hollow Knight or Snake? Good question, dude. You can skip turns in the beginning but not in the middle. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. My gosh. X is heading out, dude. You gotta do some adult stuff, bro. That's crazy. Have fun, bro. Thanks for popping in. Here we go, lock in, dudes. There you go. Perfect. Awesome. There we go. Okay, sick. Honestly, dudes, let's just end TikTok, bro. Okay, no more TikTok. Guys, so for the rest of the stream today, stream's not ending. We're gonna be watching a video, dudes. Dreamer said goodbye. I didn't see you have to go. Oh, you gotta dip. Now I gotta take my meds and lock in. Dude, Dreamer, lock in, bro. Oh my gosh. So pick me, dude. So pick me. Alright, for realsies. No, you stay. Stay right now, dude. Chris says if I had Discord, no, if I had known there was a poll, I would have gambled 5,000 over. That's crazy, dude. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Okay, let me see right here. This spot right here. And then right on this spot. Where's it at? Stream pings. There we go. Perfect. All right. At streams. watching the Tadsy theory vid now. All right. Okay. So for the rest of the stream today, dudes, we are going to be watching a theory video by Film Theory. So the Amazing Digital Circus is pulling up with episode 9. They're dropping it in theaters. It's going to be great, dude. And today Film Theory has dropped this, and so we're going to react to their theory on the tragic fate of Kane. I've never done a reaction stream before, really. I've like watched little clips, obviously, like the memes you guys sent in the Discord, but I've never actually watched a full video before. 25 minutes long. It's been great, dude. Ghost the whole night. Hi, player. It's crazy, dude. Get rid of the TikTok chat, honestly, bro. So if you guys are in YouTube right now, we nuked TikTok. TikTok's gonna be gone for this one because TikTok can throw a fit, bro. Anyways, so scenes, audio, sources. There's the YouTube chat. Perfect. You guys ready for this, man? Is it easier to do the same path and not skipping? Yeah, Canticor back to Snake. It actually is easier to do the same path over and over again rather than skipping, right? If you can remove an element of thinking in the gameplay, then it's easier to beat it. So, yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Nice. Super quick, guys. Super quick. Restroom break, 30 seconds. Grab a snack, grab a treat, all that good stuff. Grab a whatever. I'll be back really quick, okay? Did we get some ads run, actually? Let's see if I can run some ads, dude. Can I just run ads right now, dude? Can I just run some ads while I go to the bathroom? Is that possible? Perchance. More ads! They happening in a minute, or are they happening right now? Type 1. Are you watching ads, dude? Watching ads right now? You guys watching ads or no? Anyways. Oh. Or are they not? Or are they not up yet? Are the ads not up yet? I'm having dinner right now. Avoid links. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa, oh, oh, oh. I think the one unsubbed person here is ads right now. Oh, that's right. It looks like everybody has freaking... Yeah, everybody is subscribed right now. That's hilarious, dude. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. Dude, before we get started, let me grab a freaking treat for Posey, bro. Let's give Posey a treat again. Posey deserves all the treats, dude. If I shake this bag, I wonder if she'll come running, dude. Let's see if it works. Okay, Posey's too tired. She's taking a nap right now. So I brought the cat instead. I brought this one instead. She's a beast, bro. She's a beast. He said no. He said one when Benny asked. Did you wash your hands? I did, yeah. I did wash my hands, bro. Yo, W gifted stuff from Jammin' Road. Dog? My dog, dude. Oh, shoot. Ah, fetch, man. I just spilled my monster everywhere, dude. I have a towel? Gosh, dang it. All right, here we go. Okay, lock in, dudes. Lock in. Fudge. My freaking mouse pad is absorbing everything. Just absorbing all of the monster. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, we should be good. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get freaking started, dudes. Yeah, big stretch, dude. Big stretch. Dang! Fuck! Cat! Poor mouse pad? No, dude. It was a $10 mouse pad from Amazon. It's gonna be all right. Mouse pad's gonna be okay, dude. Okay, so, oops. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so the video we're watching today is Film Theory, The Tragic Fate of Cain. Who in the chat has actually seen The Amazing Digital Circus? Any of you guys or no? No ads for anyone. Facts, dude. Oh, yuck. What is Andrea Miller? Wait, actually, let me change this real quick. Tad C is The Amazing Digital Circus. It's about some people who get put into a digital world. Full screen on Twitch at Benny Benyon1. Perfect. Okay. Okay. I live in a dream state. I live in a reality. Oh my gosh. Love Tatsy. Perfect. Okay, you guys. Okay, a lot of people on Twitch have seen it. That's pretty sick, dude. Roxy the Lurker. Yeah, for real, dude. Lurker. Mr. Minimoose has seen it. Perfect, dude. Fire cat. Thanks, dude. Andrew Miller says, I did me. What is Tatsy? The Amazing Digital Circus. That's what it is, dudes. So, these guys. Anyways, let's just get into it, dude. Let's just like.
This is Arby's quarter-pound pulled pork and chopped brisket. Both are smoked slow for up to 13 hours. 10 juicy barbecue like this isn't magic. Although there is a lot of smoke
any music?
involved. Poof!
Bro, where'd my volume go?
Writing a book is hard.
Where'd my sound go?
Knowing if it's good, even harder. Meet manuscript analysis. It gives actionable feedback on plot, characters, setting, and more.
I can't hear anything!
With suggestions prioritized for impact. Ready in minutes, and works wherever you write. Our users...
Why can't I hear anything? Why can't I hear anything? Oh, it's me. What? There we go. Okay, now I can hear stuff. Golly, dude. Freak me. Freak my Chungus life, bro. Freak my Chungus life. Oh, muted again. Unmute, please. Bro! Oh, there we go. Now I can hear it. Gosh, dang it, man. Golly. Ben, answer your audio. Can I please have my audio back, please? Appreciate that, dude. 6-7 views is crazy, bro. 6-7. All right, let's see right here. Okay, perfect. Anyways, all right. Let's get my music off here. Let's get this film theory out of here, bro.
Cain from The Amazing Digital Circus is...
That's not MatPat, dude. That's not MatPat, bro. When did they change film? I knew that he gave up game theory, but when did he give up film theory, dude? What? That's crazy, dude. I might have to. Oh, geez, he retired. Golly, dude. Okay, this is gonna be an odd watch, but I'm here for it, dude. I didn't know he quit everything. That's so sad. What? I thought he just quit game theory, dude. All right, okay,
dead and gone.
How's the volume? Is that loud enough for you guys? Can you hear that, or is that too loud? Is that too loud, or is that good?
Life was a tragic one.
It was pretty
and now
tragic.
We have to pick up the pieces of what's left. Today's theory was brought to you by Squarespace.
How's that sound in comparison to my voice?
Hello, Internet.
A little bit lower.
Welcome to Film Theory, the show.
Welcome to Film Theory. My favorite game theories were what was it? All the Zelda ones, and of course the FNAF ones. The new guy needs a life. He likes to study. Yeah, for real,
They
dude.
just saw the subscribe button abstract. Maybe if we
Oh,
go
no
click on
way.
it, we can calm it down. So now
What?
that we've gotten a chance to digest everything that's happened with the Amazing Digital Circus episode 8, I wanted to sit down and have a proper look at what's happened, right? Like, did you hear that episode 9 is going to be twice as long as episode 8?
Which is super nice, dude. I always felt like they were too fast. The episodes before were too fast. 30 minutes was not enough. We just needed more meat. And with the time in between each one, like once a month, dude. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't care if you're an indie animator, dude. Release them once a week.
And they're actually releasing it in theaters? Yeah, Glitch teamed up with some theater chains throughout North America to release both episode 8 and 9 together as The Amazing Digital Circus: The Last Act. Tickets actually sold out like immediately, and I managed to snag some, so I'll be there in my film theory.
That's the guy? What the heck?
Expect a theory about that episode as soon as we can make one. And it's been such a hit that they're already adding more theaters in more countries. Now,
I actually missed, I don't know, I think I missed the opportunity to buy tickets to that. I don't think I'm going to go back and buy or try and buy some. I think I'm fine just watching on what is it? Freaking freak on YouTube once it comes out. But I feel like I should have bought tickets. I feel like it would have been way cooler to watch it on in theaters, you know?
in most situations, this would be an unequivocal win for both Glitch and Independent.
The ticket sale here starts at 29th. Interesting. So tomorrow, I'm so gonna buy tickets. Player, where are you from, dude? Are you guys not? Is that outside of US or is that somewhere else, dude? Andrea says, do you know what Sailor Piece is on Roblox? I do not know.
Animation. I mean, independent creators as a whole, really. Both this and Iron Lung are proving that there's real interest in creative
W
ideas
Markiplier
anywhere,
reference?
especially from indie artists. You did that, and you should be proud. But
Yeah,
this
it was
has
all
also
me.
come with a
Thank
big
you.
Asterisk. A lot of the Digital Circus community are upset that this is releasing 2 weeks before the YouTube upload drops. So
Which-
for a couple of weeks, there are going to be spoilers and pirate.
Which I don't think I like. That's fine, dude. I feel like that's totally fine. I mean, it's the same thing if you just like watched it 2 weeks after it released on YouTube. I don't think it's a big deal, bro. And this one's a Friday. What?
Clips filmed in the theaters
Interesting.
out in the wild before everyone is going to have a chance to see this finale. There are a lot of fans who either missed getting one of those limited tickets, live in rural areas that are nowhere near a participating theater, or can't afford to make a trip to the theaters for this event.
True.
They vocalized that frustration.
But like, just get off of social media for 2 weeks. Is it that hard to just not be on social media for 2 weeks? Like, if you are that serious about spoilers, just get off of social media for 2 weeks. Don't watch TikTok. Don't watch Instagram Reels. Don't watch YouTube Shorts. Just don't do it. If it means that much to you, if you're going to throw that big of a fit about it, just don't watch. It is that hard, especially if you watch TikTok? No. Like, then just get off social media for 2 weeks, dude. Just get off social media for 2 weeks. Yo, dude, shout out, live in the moment. Your birthday's tomorrow. Shut up. That's amazing.
And Glitch actually responded in a very long post about it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I read
this
that.
was probably the best thing they could have done in this situation. They say here that if this works and is successful, which it appears like it is, it's gonna be a game changer for everyone, not just for Glitch. There'll be a proven example that this sort of independent animation can be successful in theaters at a wide scale, and that opens doors. I mean,
Totally.
just look at what Markiplier and Iron Lung did. Sony took one look at that and greenlit a Bloodborne movie from Jacksepticeye.
That's so sick, actually. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, man. I think it's huge for theaters. I feel like the environment of watching a movie in the theater is so much better than watching a movie in your house. The only thing is, like, decrease the freaking price of snacks, dude. That's the only thing, bro. Like, I don't want to have to smuggle in snacks to enjoy a movie theater, but like watching a movie in theaters is absolute peak, dude. And watching this kind of stuff with surround sound, massive screen, the environment, it's peak. And so I think like this kind of art should be displayed in the theaters. But that they jack up the prices for snacks is ridiculous, man.
Do you know how difficult it is to get them to do anything with Bloodborne? But it took a lot of negotiations with theaters to even let them release the episode online this close to the theatrical release. At the same time, I really sympathize with all the fans who can't see it before the upload.
Just don't watch TikTok.
If
Just
you're
don't
in
watch
that
TikTok.
situation, your feelings are absolutely valid, and there's no two ways about it. This sucks. But thankfully, there is something you can do about it. If you want to see this in theaters and none nearby are showing it, respectfully reach out to the chain and politely let them know that you want to. Doing this has already gotten theaters in more countries to carry the film, and they're adding dates all the way through the release of the episode online. If anything, that just makes this release even more of a win-win for everyone involved. Still, for those who won't get the chance, it's really on the community to rally here and be sure not to spoil anything until the full episode releases online.
Or just not watch
I'm
TikTok.
going to be keeping my mouth shut, and Our Theory isn't going to release until the Sunday after the episode is up.
Sneaky snack. There are theaters near me that have showings, but I have no one to go with, so YouTube is for me. Nice. Yeah, if I did go to theaters, I'd be going by myself, dude. There's no way Ashton would be like, yeah, I want to go watch that too. Yeah.
For everybody to see. So if you're lucky enough to see this in theaters, please be kind and courteous to your fellow digital.
It's not going to
Circus
happen.
fans.
People are going to spoil
Don't
everything.
give out spoilers randomly. And
People
if
are
you
going
have
to.
talk about it. Clearly mark it.
People are going to talk about it.
Right. I didn't mean to talk about that for like 5 minutes, but it seemed like an important topic because, well, this has never happened before. But okay, we've spent more than enough time here on that. You know what the digital circus is, and we all know what happened in episode 8, with Kane now being deleted and gone forever. But my friends, that is a tragedy because this is a tragic character. And I fear that whatever has been left behind now is going to be much, much worse for our cast of characters. So come.
Yeah, my theory, like right off the bat, is that I like the theory that Kane. I'm pretty sure they'll go along this way. Kane is an AI. He wasn't like chosen to be there. I mean, he said many times, like, I didn't choose this. He is just doing his job. Doesn't know how to complete that task. And I think the funniest part about it is like Kane survived months with everybody else, but only survived like 6 days with Pomni there. Like the circus was open for months or whatever, like, or however long it was, a long time. And then Pomni shows up, 6th episode.
Conjure up a computer and hack into the database, loyal theorists. Let's get right into it. So we see a lot in episode 8, like a surprising amount of lore dropped here. For example, we actually get to see and hear a lot of characters for the first.
That's Jax. The dog is Jax. Dog is 100% Jax.
Time. Scratch, Queenie, and a bunch of the other characters we've only seen on the doors of rooms. But
Dude, that's one of the wait. That's one of the.
for example, we actually.
That's that freaking worm thing in the back. You know those snakes that have the string attached to them, and you move it around. That's what that is, dude. It's one of those things, bro. You know what I'm talking about? The magic snake thing that like moves around your hands? That's absolutely, I just noticed that. That's absolutely what that thing is, bro. That's so funny.
Get to see and hear a lot of characters for the first time. Scratch, Queenie, and a bunch of the other characters we've only seen on the doors of rooms. But of course, that can't last as we hard cut to Queenie being the last person to abstract and Kinger finding himself alone until Ragatha arrives. Looking and sounding a lot like Pomni did when she first popped in.
What?
Shopping is hard.
Oh, an ad! Confused Ragatha sounds is funny, bro. The theory is cool. Yeah, I personally don't think so, in my opinion. I love the theory that Scratch is Jax. Yeah, 100%. I think it's true, dude. I think it's true. I've seen a lot of videos on like the things that pointed to Jax being a dog, and I think it just makes sense, dude. 100%. Jax is not like everybody else, dude. Jax is fake, bro. No YouTube Premium. I do not have YouTube Premium, dude. I'm not the guy. Anyways.
From here, we flash forward to the present. Kane goes on a bit of a power trip and reminds the castmates who's really in charge.
And since when were you in charge?
Dude, I love Kane's song, bro. I listen to that unironically in the car, man. It's so fun. Live in the moment, dude. Have a good one. Take it easy, bro. Sorry. Thanks for being here. Have a good day.
Leaving them feeling understandably defeated. We're also given an info dump about the origins of the circus. During the episode, Pomni puts a bucket on Kinger's head, dipping him into darkness so that he can think more clearly.
Why didn't she think about doing that sooner? Why didn't she do that sooner? I think the biggest like plot hole is like, if you knew he was more sane without darkness or with darkness, why didn't she do anything like that sooner? Or why didn't she tell everybody sooner? Did I like miss a point in the episode in the show where she like couldn't tell everybody that Kinger made more sense in the dark? Like, why couldn't she bring that up sooner? And why didn't she ask about this stuff sooner?
Something we've talked about in previous theories. Once he grabs as many marbles as he can and regains some brain cells, Kinger explains that CNA wasn't just part of an adventure. It was a real software developer that he worked at, though not a game developer like we previously theorized.
No, we didn't make games. We were just developing artificial intelligence, specifically creative AI.
The war of AI.
The human forms of Kinger and a bunch of the other original characters were software developers programming AI, and they created Kane. He was their first success.
Kane was our first semi-successful attempt at that.
Oh, my bad. Semi-success, though he was still a little bit wonky. Though if they really wanted to be successful here, there are way easier methods to do so. For example, they could have just made a great service, like the sponsor for today's theory, Squarespace.
No
If you
way.
manage to
A sponsor. Skip.
Squarespace, a website you need to let people know all of they can't spaces in template. Exactly how you can easily be surprised by a bill and won't be able to get it spaced within all execute anything. And when you're ready of a website or thing, Digital Circus. But Kinger points to one of his colleagues as one of the leaders in the creation of Kane. We don't really get his human name, but his circus name was Scratch. Remember the dog-looking guy who was talking to Kane in that flashback?
Scratch. Yeah, CNA can enable for sure, dude. Yeah, CNAs can enable. Kane ate Abel, bro. Just like in the Bible. Do they ever use a brain scan over and over again? Probably. I also like. I think the theory that they. Oh, what is it? That the people, the circus characters, is not actually them. It's just like separated consciousness put into a different body. They're probably free from not from stasis chambers or whatever it is. They're probably free. They're probably out wandering around, just existing. Normal people, like they're probably like they're real people. Are like Severance, yeah. Kind of like Severance, because Severance is still them. Like it's still their physical body, but this is just their complete consciousness is taken out. So I think they're not trapped. Like the real people are not trapped. They're not stuck anywhere. They like voluntarily or Pomni just found a headset, put it on. Her consciousness was extracted as a database and put into this file in the circus. And then IRL Pomni takes off the headset. Wow, that was weird, and walks away. I think she's totally. It's just brain skins. Yeah. So they think they're real, but they're not. Exactly. Yeah. Like something like that, dude. As far as I heard of the series, Low is kind of cool. No, Spaghetti Dig, it's pretty cool, man. You should watch it. Like I said, kind of cringe at some points, but also super fun.
In episode 7, Kane says that Scratch was
the first abstraction.
So, okay, that's neat, but so what? What does this tell us about the story here, the world, and the lore? Well, this is where we get our best explanation for what's going on with the circus and why. See, Scratch was an interesting guy. Kinger called him a genius and said that he was great at thinking outside of the box.
His ideas were often so bizarre and abstract that the rest of the team had no idea how to work in his language.
But how was he like this?
Either due to pure brilliance or the tumor in his head.
Yeah, one of the folks who was helping create AI like Kane was dying. We previously theorized that
I put him in a face mask. You put him like hooked him up to a machine to show that he's dying. What the heck?
Kinger helped create the circus, perhaps to save his wife who may have been sick.
Wait, Sneaky says, I think an interesting theory is that Scratch injects the same, but injects is slightly different because of Scratch's brain tumor. Interesting.
And it looks like we were right about the broad strokes of that idea, but we just didn't identify the right character. See, I bet Scratch was the one who became obsessed with creating this sort of AI, creating a program that people could enter so they could save their brains in some way and have a digital life after death. Oh, and also, just before I forget, as the castmates are coming to grips with their new reality that there really isn't an escape and that they need to make the best of the lives that they have, something else that we called in a previous video, we also see Pomni get taken away for some weird solo adventure before she's brought back full of knives. Fun fact, but we see how this happens in a teaser Gooseworks released all the way back in 2023. Now, at first I wondered if this meant we should go back and look at all of the old.
Interesting. Wait, I didn't know that, dude. I didn't know there was a teaser back in 2023. Oh, what? What? Hashtag cash out Jax. Yeah, for real, dude. Yo, Rip Sajman, welcome to the stream, dude. Like Black Mirror. Yeah. Yeah, USS Callister episodes. The Black Mirror. Yeah, totally.
And ads
I've seen a lot of people talk about how it's similar to Black Mirror.
to see if anything else was hidden in there, but Gooseworks has confirmed that most of the ads aren't canon. So we just gotta keep that in mind. Interestingly, during this lore dump, we also get an explanation for some of the stranger events in the series. You know how
If they're not canon, it was probably just like a reused asset or something like that. They just had Pomni with knives sticking out of her, and they just reused the asset for the video. If it's not canon, that she was like taken away for that. Anyways, multiple years passed between Scratch objecting to Jax arriving. Why? I don't think he's the same. Still a cool theory though.
a lot of the characters have been able to do some strange things throughout the run of the show. Stuff like Jack standing on the side of a falling truck, or Pomni suddenly being super good with guns, or Kinger healing Ragatha with a butterfly he created out of nothing. Well, that was because the castmates can create things in this world too.
We all technically have the ability to conjure.
They can tweak the code of the circus and add things just like Kane, and this has...
And remember that Pomni did that. Episode 1. Episode 1, Pomni did that, bro. Yo, Rip Sajan, new sub. Let's go, dude. Lock in. 20 cent GD. Welcome to the stream, bro. Pomni conjured in a exit door. First episode. Pomni's different for sure.
Wide-reaching effects. For example, I bet that this is how Jax was able to get the keys for everyone's rooms when he shouldn't have. And it's also how Pomni encountered the exit door in episode 1. She conjured it because she so desperately wanted it. And using that, she's able to conjure it again so Kinger can get access to a computer to change Kane or to put him to sleep. That actually becomes the plan and the plot in this episode. The rest of the cast try to distract Kane as best they can until Kinger can do this, but well, things don't
Where's
go
Kinger?
so well. Not only that, but, well, Kinger accidentally deletes Kane.
Wait.
Okay, theory about that right there. When he's like... Okay, ad. Awesome. When Kinger's like... Or when Kane... Yo, how's that? What's up, man? Couldn't bother to play today, could you? No, I played. We played today. We played some Snake. We're taking a break because I need to catch up on Hollow Knight VODs. I'll put it to YouTube. Anyways. When Kane right here, people are saying like when he's like, wait, he doesn't realize that he's getting deleted. People say that when he's saying wait, he's like realizing that he was being rude to everybody or that he was out of control. He like realized that he was breaking out of his normal self or whatever it is. So like he didn't know that he was getting deleted. He was going to come to terms with what he was doing and then he got deleted. That's like some people's theory.
I think I accidentally killed Kane.
Yeah, while navigating this weird, archaic code, Kinger erases Kane.
Oh, I bet there's tons of eggs in this in the code.
From the circus and basically destroys the circus as we know it. Sadly and ironically, if you pause and zoom in on the code Kinger is trying to input here.
Multiple exploit attempts logged. Whoa, when did you make that? I must hand it to you something. Your mind was always resourceful. Kinger's Circus. Kinger at Circus. Stealth. Security sweep stealth.
He really didn't mean to kill Kane. You can see that the console is being incredibly difficult and unclear in its questions, and after Kinger hits yes on a prompt, he also desperately tries to undo it before Kane is erased. It's kind of sad, and even more so when you remember that Kinger created Kane, so he kind of murdered his own son. Oops, that really sucks. Even if he was kind of psychotic and tortured you, and your wife, and your friends, and strangers, and probably animals too at some point. Anyway, that's a lot of the smaller details I wanted to talk about, but as you can tell, they all lead to one place, Kane. So now that we've gotten a chance to digest everything with the Amazing Digital Circus Episode 8, what's going on with Kane? Well, despite his death, and as the voice actor confirmed he is dead, this episode really gives us a wrap up on his story arcs, his thought process, and, well, the tragedy of his existence. Let's go through it. It's a bit, well, abstract.
Give me everything.
This episode gives us...
Sniggy says, I did see a theory that if they can get the computer back and restart the computer, Kinger can get Kane back. Probably. I wonder if that's going to be part of it, dude. Because I doubt they would just... it seems anticlimactic, right? Like for Kane to die that fast, there's no way that Kane just dies that fast, right? Like that's bad storytelling, right? That's bad storytelling. So wait, someone says also the last bit that Kinker types before accidentally Kane, those same letters are used as the title of the episode. Interesting. That is interesting. Sorry, I'm a geek. No, not a geek at all, dude. Abel. Yeah, anyways, yeah, I don't think that they wouldn't just kill freaking Kinker like that. Or sorry, Kane. So he's coming back. They're bringing him back for the last episode for sure.
A look at Kane's origins and tells us a lot about why he acts the way he does. Yeah, on top of Kinger explaining this a bit later in the episode,
He was
Also, Bubble is evil, dude. Bubble is 100% evil.
one of my greatest achievements as a programmer.
You made Kane?
Partially, yes.
we literally see it happen. We open on a sort of low-tech looking scene with a red dot on a simple background. This is clearly supposed to represent Kane in his sort of infantile stage. It's baby Kane. Anyway, he's then fed several other red dots from off-screen and we see flashes of images, presents, and carnival attractions, and hot air balloons, and tents. A lot of circus imagery, basically. So this is Kane being programmed, right? And things
Also, Bubble's deleted with Kane, if you don't know that, which might give rid of the virus theory. I don't know for sure. Bubble could still be a virus. Interesting. Bubble is mad sus, but Gooseworks says that Bubble's deleted with Kane, but she might have lied about that. Maybe. I like, if they're both deleted, I just don't believe they're not coming back for the last episode, right? They have to come back for the last episode. Like, it's going to start off like, oh, we need to get the computer back, run it back. Like, the first maybe half of the episode is going to be them rebooting Kane and then using Kane to get out. I don't know.
seem to go well. He starts creating shapes. Simple, boring stuff, sure, but it's all working and clear. However, right after this, he's fed something else. Green data, including dinosaurs and candy and a restaurant and, like, a golf course? At first, I thought that this was a second party coming in to feed Kane this information, but Kinger's discussion later in the episode really made it seem like he was the main driving force here, so I guess this was just Kane doing other stuff. And just before we continue, but isn't it interesting that all of the pictures we see here are stuff that we see used in the circus somewhere during Kane's adventures? It's just a fun little detail, but wanted to point it out. Anyway, things don't seem to go...
I guess it makes sense, right? Like, because an AI really can't create anything. It's got to have stuff prompted. It can't just make something out of nothing, right? Also, if you didn't notice, there's almost always bubbles on screen in the circus. Yes. They don't alone me a lot to give.
exactly to plan. With all
Can you say it with a little more gusto?
of this new information, something starts to conflict. The shapes this little Kane dot starts producing
You
are
should
now
throw a
odd. They're jagged
freaking
and
beach
jiggly.
party.
Something has gone wrong.
Good
but
boy.
Things aren't entirely falling apart either. Now, a third stream of information is sent in. This one blue, and this one includes shots of the CNA headquarters. And this just, well, it breaks the Kane dots. Everything it starts to create is just wrong now. Clearly, whatever was added here is just completely incompatible and is just correct.
The boring stuff of life, right? Like anybody that's spent a year or so in freaking corporate life in a cubicle, imagine working in that. Imagine working in this setup right here, dude. That freaking sucked. That would drive anybody mad, dude. I'd become like Kane if I sat in that for months.
Corrupted little Kane Dot's AI. So the powers that be go and do the only thing that they really can here. They lock this little Kane AI in a box and move on. Might have just made more sense to delete it, but who am I to judge? I ain't got no degree in computer science. We then see a new AI pop up here, a blue dot. I'm gonna call this one Able,
Blue.
unrelated to the NPC from episode 7, but just roll with me here, it'll make sense in a second. A fourth feed of information is sent in here represented by yellow data, and it results in an AI that makes things just fine before the Kane AI breaks free and consumes the Able AI. It then creates the digital circus as we know it. We previously talked about Kane being a stand-in for the biblical character who killed his brother Abel, and this is just bringing that moment full circle. Kane kills and consumes his little brother, and, well, something just breaks. Nothing is working right now, and worst of all, Kane seems to understand this, that he killed his little brother.
Maybe you're just genuinely bad at this.
Shut up! No, I fixed that!
On some level, Kane knows that he just wasn't working properly and, quote-unquote, fixed it. Almost certainly by eating Abel.
Wait, Abel might be brought back. Why do you swear now? Bubble in episode 8 said Kane wasn't the original AI. Abel was. Maybe he will be brought back because he said Kane wasn't as good as him. Yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely.
And just in case you need some extra proof here, we see Bubble reference this event later in the episode.
Defective Bubble!
Shut up!
Rocket, maybe you deserved to be abandoned. You really were the lesser of the two.
Bubble is straight up talking about what happened in this scene. I actually wondered for a bit if Bubble was somehow the other AI trying to break free and take control of the circus, but that isn't the case. Gooseworks confirmed on Tumblr that Bubble was deleted.
Oh, there's the Kane. There's the Bubble was deleted.
So
yeah,
he was just
Bubble was
like
deleted with Kane.
part
Yeah.
of him somehow.
But that's just a theory, a film theory. Yo, Kenji Karuther said hi. Welcome to the stream, dude.
Lemon suggests that maybe Bubble is somehow a remnant of the Able AI within Kane, but it's more likely just a representation of Kane's own self-doubt. A sort of voice in your ear, devil in your shoulder situation, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I wanted to go over this section in detail because this is Kane's origins, and it tells us why
He's gonna go through all the colors and stuff like that. I wonder if he's gonna like dive into colors and crap and the stuff that's in each one of those, because there's a different theme for each of the photo dumps. They get shoved into Kane's butt, dude. Different, like the first one's all happy and circus, and then the second group is like less happy, more normal stuff, like the golf course, dude, more adult shiz, and the last one's just boring, dude. So like mixing in different levels of joy.
he is the way he is. He was created by a human form of Kinger and maybe contributed to by other employees of CNA. Thus,
Jax.
perhaps why all the
Jax.
different streams
Invited
of
by-
info had
created by
different colors.
Jax.
One of them might have been from scratch.
Jax.
But regardless,
Do you realize how much?
Oh, that's crazy. Link says, remember, Kuzwork says that she likes to lie for fun. Oh, what? What? How does that make any sense, dude? How can you do that as a creator? People are asking you questions. Just don't answer the question online if you're gonna lie about it, dude. There's no way she just likes to lie. Some might be true, some might be lies. Bro, what? That's so stupid. What the fudge? Hold on.
the other
That's so stupid.
successfully made a
I like to lie for
creative
fun.
AI, but then they seemed to poison it with images of that office setting. Hey, maybe that's commentary on your typical
Remember when Kane's eyes were blue and red? Maybe Abel was corrupting Kane, adding Abel's emotions as possible. I think when Kane had blue and red eyes, I think that was more like because he physically did absorb Abel into him, or the other AI into him, that he's got him inside of him. Or like what is it? What am I trying to say? The battle of two emotions inside of him. There's two consciousnesses inside of him, two codes inside of him. Rip says, I think that Circus wasn't fully destroyed because the cast conjured the rest of it. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. That's an interesting theory, dude. But yeah, anyways, like blue and red eyes, because I think also why is Dwight on my screen, dude? Yeah, split personality type thing, right? I don't think it's actually Abel inside of him, but I think it's the code that Abel was.
9 to 5, huh? Or maybe Kane just really didn't like Kinger's desk. Oh, why do I say that this is Kinger's desk? Well, there's a framed image of a butterfly, and we know that Kinger likes these butterflies because of his wife. And there's a framed picture of what looks like a woman, likely said wife. There's also a chessboard
How
here
can
with
you
a king and
hold on?
a framed picture of what looks
How can
like
you tell me that that's a woman, dude? Look at that picture and tell me that's a woman. How can you look at that and say, yes, that is a woman? Totally. I love my 6-pixel woman, dude. Yes, please give me another woman. 6 pixels only, please.
woman, likely said wife. There's also a chessboard here with a king
The socks and the shoes. Yeah, only women wear socks and shoes, dude.
and a queen, and also 3 smaller pieces. Does that mean that Kinger and Queenie have 3 kids? Would that explain why he's able to take on the role of group dad so easily? The real
Daddy
question
Kinger,
here-
dude. I love the fan art of Kinger, bro. My feed on TikTok, like after watching the last episode, was just full of Kinger fan art, and holy crap, dude. Booty shaker. I've achieved the ability to make shadows and light on an actual person. Let's go. The muscle fan art of Kinger is crazy. Holy crap.
is then who created this second AI? Who made Abel? Was it Kinger again? Or maybe Scratch? Can't say for sure, though Scratch does make sense to me,
Jax.
but I would
It's
put
Jax.
money on Queenie being the person who put in the data that made this Abel AI run beautifully. Why? Well, for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it makes sense thematically for Kinger and Queenie to work well together. They know each other intimately, so being able to
Dude, yeah, the Kane fan art as well. Oh my gosh, in the scene where he like turns and is like, "Where's Kinger?" People are like, "He has abs! Kane has abs!" Oh! Right? Kane is a perceptionist. Anyways. The sharper the canine fangs, the more people like. Yeah, that's right. The sharper they put the canines, the more down bad they are for him, bro.
code and create this new little AI life together would probably be easier, right? But secondly, and more importantly, we know that Kinger's wife loved bugs.
She was funny, creative, really into entomology.
And as we previously...
And that was okay. Once again, like that interaction was pretty early on in the series. Why didn't Pomni say anything sooner, dude? Or like say like, have you not talked to anybody else like this? Like, what's up, dude? Why don't like bring that up with the rest of the crew, huh? Stuff could have happened way sooner, bro.
This probably means
what's up, Olivia?
bugs as in computer coding, glitches and errors and stuff like that. So if she's good at working with or around those, it makes sense that the data she'd be putting into Abel wouldn't cause it to glitch out like Kane did. This also gives a little bit of extra color to Kinger trying to save Kane. After all, if he helped create Kane, they'd be sort of like father and son in some twisted way, right? Now, based
what a
on the
child.
fact that Kane wasn't exactly intended and that he broke out of confinement and basically consumed his little brother, you can imagine that he has some insecurities about that. I mean, that's what the clip of Bubble I pulled earlier was preying on. But episode 8 gives us probably the best look into Kane's mentality here during the rest of the conversation with
Benny. She was confused. Yeah, womp womp. I wish you did mention something sooner. Yeah, I think episode 3. Yeah, 3 out of 8. Come on, grow up, Pomni.
Bubble. And honestly,
The dog is Jax. Gotta have the plot armor, yeah. Honestly, I think it would make sense that Kinger's a dad based on how he treats everyone. Like, and they all get guns. He has full consciousness and dressing up his cats with the girls. Facts, dude.
it's kind of sad.
100%
There's
girl
one
dad.
thing that becomes clear in this episode, it's that Kane does genuinely care about the work he's making, and he wants people to like it, and by extension, to like him. For example, he says,
I like
Surely
you,
they don't
Kane.
want to actually leave me.
I like you,
This is
Kane.
Arby's pulled pork,
Arby's?
chopped brisket.
We have the
This is
meats.
the
Dude, I could down some roast beef right now. That'd be crazy. But like, does he have a tongue? Because the only time I saw his tongue was the scene where Bubble closed and something switched the cape for some reason. Family issues. I'm right now. Facts, dude. Another ad. Yeah, dude. Amazing. This is the best, bro. They share a tongue. What the fudge? What? No, I don't think Kinger's got family issues. I think Kinger's the last person to have family issues, bro.
says that he slaves over the adventures. He steps out of his comfort zone to appeal to them, but he feels like that isn't enough. At his core, Kane is someone who wants people to like him, to enjoy his work, and to adore him because of that. He's like a tortured artist in a way. This also includes how he's built out the circus here, including the forms each of the characters have taken. Yeah, as Kane explains,
I made a program that creates a body perfectly encapsulating their mind files and
Which is, that also proves that it's like, or not proves, but goes with the idea that it's not them. It's just their personalities that's put into a separate body. They're just personalities. Like the, yo, what's up, PC, my dog? Yo, Bia, welcome back, dude. Just came back from physical therapy. Nice, dude. Welcome back, bro. Good to see ya. I like Kane, dude. Kane's great. It's news to you that it's... Wait.
hate those too.
so all of our previous observations and theories about the circus bodies of these characters matching up with their personalities and representing their insecurities was 100% right on the money. But more important than that, this line gives us a real insight into Kane's biggest character flaw. Despite
Notice how his Rubik's Cube is not solved. The Rubik's Cube is not solved.
wanting to make the castmates happy, he just doesn't understand exactly how to do
It's news to me that it's news to you.
it. I mean, in a way, he almost takes things very literally or very much at face value. right? Like, using these bodies and mind files as an example, it's a very logical way to think, to assume that everyone would want a body that lines up with what's going on in their brains. But while that may be the case for some folks, for many others, they look at themselves in the mirror and don't like what they see. They'll find flaws and insecurities about even the smallest things, even if nobody else would notice. And that's not even talking about the mental health angle here, right? Like, even if you're satisfied with your body, if you're struggling with mental health, having that literally personified in a new body probably isn't gonna make you feel good. And
I don't know if that's a choice though, dude. I don't know if that's to which degree, who answers to who. I could go on and on. Wait, sorry, never mind. Sorry, I'll stop. It's just a theory.
Kane just cannot understand it. But his biggest problem, however, is that Kane will not, or literally cannot, separate the real from the imaginary. He says,
I don't understand, Bubble. They want an exit, they want answers, they want something real. I give them an adventure that covers all of that, and they still hate it?
He believes that the adventures should be enough. He cannot comprehend that there's a world outside of the circus. And I mean, part of that is understandable. He was created here. This is all he has ever known, and everything outside of the circus he has ever seen has just been the void. And while this is no excuse to continue his torture, it does make sense, doesn't it? Despite being at least a semi-sentient AI, maybe even fully on-sentient, Kane...
I don't classify AI as sentient though. I wouldn't even say that Kane's sentient. I think it's just doing its job. I think it's like the way people think ChatGPT is sentient. ChatGPT is not sentient. It's just a language model. I think the same thing with Kane, dude. Kane's just fulfilling a series of code, dude. He's not. You guys have a great stream. I'm just gonna lock on that MC server. Perfect, dude. Oh, fudge. Oh. Yeah, I feel like Kane can't tell the difference between insecurities and all that. Brain focuses on this so much. I think he's not. I think he's not sentient. I don't think Kane's sentient. It's just an AI. It's not doing this on purpose. It's doing it or like consciously. It's just doing it because it is.
It's still a computer program. You can feel
like the fact that he ate his brother is probably just a bug in the code, dude. It's not actually. I don't know what TADC is. That's okay, bro. It definitely sees things and can register reactions, but not emotions fully. But I think it's just a process. It's an AI. It's not real. He's not actually doesn't have emotions. It's just the process. Yeah. Look at the Chinese room joke. I love the joke. It explains how AI works.
About the world all day and night, but that doesn't mean he'll actually understand it.
Wait, what's the Chinese room joke? Chinese room or what is it? Thought? Chinese room joke. TADC. Basically a meta joke about an argument about AI. The argument is a thought experiment where a man is locked in a room with no understanding of the Chinese language. Random messages in Chinese are given to him and he has to respond back in Chinese. All he has to do is shows the book where it shows the Chinese characters and responds to those characters. So all he's doing is matching the shapes to the response in Chinese. He doesn't know what they mean, but he can actually respond as if he does know Chinese. Now replace the Chinese with human emotion responses and the man with the AI trying to act like level of human intelligence. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. That totally makes sense, dude. It's like, dude, Ghost Home, I have a great day. It's happening. That's basically how AI works. Yeah. So when people say, I think you're right. When people say Kinger's got, or not Kinger, when they say Kane's got emotion, I don't think he's got emotion. He's just programmed to act in a way that seems like emotion. Just like ChatGPT does that way. ChatGPT has no emotion. It will never have emotion or consciousness or thought. It's just lines of code.
And honestly, that's tragic. It's an existence that is hollow.
It's not tragic. It doesn't have any feelings. It's just code.
And sad.
Yeah, AI doesn't understand you. It just recognizes patterns and reacts in the way they learn to. 100%, dude.
And makes Kane a very sympathetic character. Kind of like what we talked about in our previous theory. It also makes it ironic that some of the AI characters he did create, like Gummy Goo, do seem to understand.
I love Gummy Goo. Gummy Goo's peak character.
Its adventures, but
they're not. They're programmed to think that way. They are programmed to think that way. Robots have feelings too. Nuh-uh.
Well, aren't all children supposed to surpass their parents? Now, if Kane were just like a normal person and not a masochistic AI program, I'd just recommend he go get some therapy about
Holy ads, dude. My goodness gracious. Yeah, anyways. Bennett. No, robots have no feelings. No, no, I refuse.
Well, he deals with it a little differently. He starts to glitch out. He breaks his programming and basically attacks Bubble and the rest of the cast. He has a whole freaking musical number about it. He pushes the people he...
Were there any other... Void at least brings up like how AI learns from these guys. Is there any other musical number or whatever in the series? I've completely forgot. Is there another musical number in the series, or is that the first one where they like break out in song? Because if he like learns from them, then it'd be funny. Yes, there is. I'm pretty sure it's like introducing the cast or whatever. Count the Daisy song. Yes, actually, yes. There's like another theory with the Daisy song that's like a weird computer song. But add Brecca thing, maybe but the Daisy song. Jax sings. Kane learns from Jax how to sing. At first glance, it looks like a silly kid show, but now that I've heard you speak, it looks like amazing entertainment. It's pretty good, dude. Some of the episodes are kind of cringe, dude. There's some cringe to it, but like overall, like just dig into the lore, dude. The lore is so fun. It's fun, like all the secrets and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, dude. It's pretty cool.
He needs away and hurts them, and deep down, it's terrible. It's awful, but it's understandable. Now, don't get me wrong. What he's doing here to the cast, forcing them to go on adventures and torturing them, that is not and will never be okay. Underneath it all, the cartoony aesthetic and the video game logic and the amped up stakes because
He plays PlayStation 5? Can I play Fortnite with Kane? Please?
Because none of this is quote-unquote real, Kane is just like a thoroughly misunderstood child who doesn't know how to connect to people. He's refocused his trauma into something he thinks is productive, but he's not actually confronting his problems head on. He's insecure.
Maybe you're just genuinely bad at this.
And he just does not have the tools or the friends and family in his life to deal with it. He's not doing the work he needs to do to become a better person, and as a result, he can't take valid criticism and lashes out at the people supposedly closest to him. And
yeah, I like the idea that I don't know what pilots and gorillas. He'll just eat you if it's for greater good, though. Be careful. I like the idea that Bubbles is a virus, because if Bubble was deleted with Kane, Bubble was a virus, and like Bubble's like super like negative part of Kane, or like not contradicts, but like disagrees with a lot of stuff that Kane does. Contradicts. Whatever the word is, dude. Contradicts a lot of stuff Kane does. Even like small things, like when Kane is smoking the bubble pipe or whatever, and like offers it to Bubbles. Bubbles like, no thanks, trying to quit. It's like another example of things he's contradicting.
Taking that trauma and turning it into abuse is ultimately Kane's undoing, as the people he's now abusing try to stop him and accidentally destroy him as a result. Nobody really wanted this, and, well, it's just an incredible representation of generational trauma, and I love how this landed in the show. Now, a lot of this likely happened because of Kane's limited understanding of the world, but I also have to wonder if that his confined way of thinking has led Kane, and therefore the rest of the cast, to misunderstand one of the parts of this show that has been explored the least.
It's kind of like, what's that one philosophy? Yo, Buddha Shaker, fish around, not gonna go to bed now. Dude, Buddha Shaker, have a great night. Thanks for popping in, bro. My personal theory about Bubble is the manifestation of the AI that Kane had to continue to sort of cope mechanism in a way. Perchance, dude. Bubble does seem to hurt Kane more than help. Bubble does seem to slowly get more power through the show. True. Yeah. There's that one philosophy like theory or whatever, where the people in the cave, I can't like, I don't know, like Socrates cave or something like that. I don't know what it is. Cammy and Lonnie, eat your painting. That's crazy, dude. I think sorry. That theory, the cave, where these guys are only seeing the world through shadows or whatever. It's kind of the same situation, right? You can't see the entire thing, can't learn from everything. He's just getting the shadow of it. Just the examples from the people that come into the circus.
Abstraction. See, up until this point, everyone has seen abstraction as a sort of ending, and understandably so. These characters lose everything about themselves and turn into giant monsters. And what Gooseworks has said elsewhere online is pretty clear that this isn't something that you should want to happen to you. But at the same time, I can't help but draw some connections here. Remember, Scratch was the first person to abstract.
Jax. It's Jax.
First
Jax. It's Jax. It's
Because
Jax.
he messed with Scratch's files.
I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting, but that's it. If I did anything more, trust me, it would not end well.
And how did Kinger describe Scratch's way of thinking?
His ideas were often so bizarre and abstract that the rest of the team had no idea how to work in his language.
Bizarre and abstract. That is a very specific choice of words, especially for this series. And that out-of-the-box thinking was a possibility because of...
A tumor in his head.
So if we know that these versions of the characters in the circus seem to be copies of their brains based on their mind files, Scratch has a tumor in his mind, and he abstracted because Kane was messing with his brain? Well, was Kane trying to fix Scratch's mind files to tweak it and remove the tumor? But in doing so, in removing that
Interesting.
tumor, that healing caused
Yes,
the
Sema.
abstraction?
It's news to you that it's news to me. Other way around.
We've talked a lot about the biblical connections in this series, and one of the things that kept coming back was the concept of biblically accurate angels. The representations of angels that have a bunch of eyes all over them. We actually connected that to the abstracted cast members already, since they were also covered in eyes. But taking that one step further, does that mean that maybe abstraction is more like an ascension? These characters giving up everything about themselves, yes, but transcending into a true, data state? I'm not sure. I'm just spitballing here, but between all of the new information we learned in this episode, all of the biblical connections, and threads like Queenie's abstracted form being calmed by darkness, I don't know. It just feels like something is there, right? Now, at this point, believe...
Yeah, I could have told you that, dude. Like, that's anybody could have told you that, bro. Anybody could have do that, bro. There might be something up with these abstractions, dude. There might be something going on with these. I'm not quite sure what, but there could be something.
It or not, but I still had more to say about this episode and the situations it brought up. The way episode 8 ended just had so many conversations left to pull on, including one about another main character here. But this theory is already getting super long, so subscribe
It's 20 minutes, dude. You can make another 20 minutes. Come on. Make the video longer, bro.
if you want to see what that video is going to be in the future.
Oh, that's
But
it,
I'm
bro. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's it, dude. Bruh, that's crazy. I feel like everything from that episode, that video just now, I learned from watching TikTok, dude. Yeah, I get all my information from TikTok. I get everything from TikTok. I don't like to do anything else. I get all my information from TikTok. That's where it's at. But no, seriously, dude, did anything new come up from that? You guys get anything new from that? I feel like that was just everything we already knew. That was very surface level stuff. Like, if you had just watched the show, you would have understood all of that. You could be using them for ideas for the NPCs, perchance, dude. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I feel like that was the most basic film theory video I've ever seen in my life, bro. You didn't even see the freaking film theory thing, dude. Maybe I skipped it before we got there, but yeah. Anyways, that's crazy, dudes. Interesting. That was very surface level. He didn't even dive into the bigger, deeper theories. Yeah, facts, dude. Oh my gosh, whatever. That's fine. What? Get over there, dude. It's news to me that it's news to you. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Anyways, well, that's cool. Well, hopefully when he does drop the next episode, it's better. I feel like there's a lot more they could have done with that one, dudes. But otherwise, if you haven't seen the Amazing Dodo Circus, go watch it, bro. Great stuff. It's not for everybody, but I like the deeper lore stuff, dudes. Yeah, we covered more in this chat. Facts, dude. Yeah, you seem to cover more in the chat than the actual video, bro. That's crazy. That's okay. Whatever. W Film Theory. Guys, I'm gonna tap out, and we're gonna be back in on what is it called? Hollow Knight tomorrow. Oh yeah, let's do a raid, dudes. Let's enter the raid. Let's keep you guys on Twitch, dude. Let's do a raid. It's news to me that it's news to you. All right, let's see right here. Speed Gaming Classic, retro. Nah, dude. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to watch in the chat, bro? Hello, Benny. Someone wants to see the Chick-fil-A sound on YouTube. It's right there. It's right there, bro. It's on you. It's right here behind me. Hasn't moved. Why do you people torment me? I didn't ask to be created. Oh, someone said, I'm sorry, is that a chicken sandwich behind you? Yeah, it is. I got it from Chick-fil-A. I used to work at Chick-fil-A, and so I got that sign from Chick-fil-A. It's pretty lit, dude. Best part of my background. Miku up in the corner. Play button is on the wall right over here. Benny plush. Legos. Signed keyboard. GameCube plus Zelda stuff. Pretty lit, bro. Pretty litty splitty. Anyways, perfect. Are we doing the spoiler stuff? Yeah, no more spoiler stuff. Yeah. Done with the spoiler stuff. Yeah. Get some Ball Guys. I don't think anybody on freaking Twitch is playing Ball Guys, bro. Ball Guys. No channels. Category? Ball Guys. It's not Stumble and Fall. Ball Boys, Ball Physics, Ball Rush, Ball Busters. Nope. Too bad. How's that? Phasmophobia? That's kind of good, actually. Phasmophobia. Let's do that, dudes. Let's use playing Phasmophobia, dude. It's news to me that it's news to you. Phasmophobia. Some of the face cam. Sort by low to high. Perfect. K. Ritsu. Oh, German. Why does like nobody have a face cam? That like blows my mind, dude. Just put a face cam on, bro. Put the face on. Getting ghosties with Shyrel Clout Flow Games.
Oh, never mind. He says, and you're dead.
Glitchy Austrian, bro. Oh, never mind. It's getting better. Okay, bet, dude. Let's do it. Let's lock in. Okay, chat. It's getting better. It's getting better. The lag is good. The lag is good. Oh, my gosh. No way. Meet you fighting got face cam. Told him it'd do better. That's awesome, bro. That's sick. Nice. Bullied to get a face cam. All right, chat. Hey, dudes. Thanks again for popping today. W chat, bro. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow for more Hollow Knight. So lock in, dudes. All that good stuff. And have the best day of your lives, dudes. Let's go have a good raid.